Hey guys, Lightning Zeton here, and I'm back with another toy review, and today we're going to be reviewing the movie monster series Upgraded Gigan from Godzilla Final Wars, where it's the only ever time we see this version of Gigan with the buzzsaws. No other incarnations of Gigan has since tried to replicate the Final Wars buzzsaws, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, I have returned to my blank white background, so that way you can see just the figure in itself, because back then I kind of thought it was going to be easier because I don't need the white background, but that could be a little distracting for the eyes. So I hope you guys like the return of the white background. So yeah, anyways, with that out of the way, before we take a look at this figure, let's take a look at the tag he came with. Now here is the tag that he came with. So as you can see, it has a nice image there of Gigan from Godzilla Final Wars. Gigan, or it just says Gigan, even though it's technically upgraded Gigan. Godzilla movie monster series, or Godzilla logo 2025, because I got this figure recently, and yeah, movie monster series logo, and on the back's just stuff in Japanese that I cannot read. And look at that, silhouette of upgraded Gigan. So yeah. So let's get on with the review and take a look at this figure up close. Let me just raise up the camera and zoom in. As you can see here, they did a nice job with the details overall. I'm pretty sure it's an entire brand new mold or sculpt, so they did a nice job replicating the figure, or the Gigan figure previously, but adding in the upgraded parts. Silver neck. Even the back has nicely details. Right there for the visor, or the eye. Long horn. Silver for the beak and the, what do you call these? Mandibles or fangs? I guess they're the fangs, I guess. Silver there for the buzzsaw. Buzzsaw? Yeah, buzzsaw. Detailing on the body. Nicely done. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but is it just me, or is the plastic they're using, or the final material they're using, is for some reason with the lights I can see that it's in that glittery plastic. Like if you have the Ultra Hero series, Ultraman X and Ultraman Zero Beyond, this type of plastic will look familiar, because those plastic for some reason have like glittery dots on it. So is that really accurate or not? But yeah, I'm not a fan of that plastic. But at least they did a nice job with the details overall. Silver for the knees, and the legs have nicely detailed. Nicely done details on the jeez. Even the tail has nicely detailed. Oh, there it is. Toho copyright 2005. They did a nice job detailing the tail, but unfortunately, it has no paint. I will do a short little rant at the end, or maybe now, but we'll see. Oh yeah, the back mostly nicely done, detailed, but unfortunately no paint. Now let's take a look at the main event, or the main thing that's really exciting about this figure is the buzzsaws. Look at all the nicely done details. Man, that buzzsaw looks really cool. Look at that. That looks really awesome. From the side view, or the other side, if I can get the camera to focus. Jeez. As you can see, it's nicely done detail overall and painted. So yeah, really nicely done. So yeah, detail wise, it's extremely good, as well as the wings back here. I forgot to showcase that. The wings are nicely done detail as well. So yeah. Now, what is the biggest flaw about this figure? Well, technically that's most of the modern movie monster series figures, is that the lack of paint. So as you can see here, they did a nice job coloring or painting the silver parts, like the buzzsaw in the middle, the knees, the toes, the toe thing. And yeah, they can do all that, but why can't they do the same for the back? That is like modern Ultra Monster Series or Ultra Hero Series style of paint. But here's a difference. But here, okay. So look, this is a Movie Monster Series figure that's like, it retails around 20 bucks or more. And this is a $5 or, yeah, $5 or around less than 10, but depends on which Ultra it is. But the point is, this is like a $5 Ultraman figure. Of course, it has some good bits of paint, like from the front view, but when you look on the back, of course, it's not really that painted. But it doesn't matter because, you know, this is a $5 figure. This, however, is a $20 figure. Like, I thought that they were gonna, you know, it's a $20 figure, therefore they're gonna paint the figure all the way from front to back, but yeah, unfortunately, they didn't paint the tail. Well, if they're gonna paint the tail, they're gonna have to sacrifice something from the front, I guess. I don't know, maybe, jeez. I don't know what silver paint would I sacrifice to have at least the tail, this tip of the tail, silver. I don't know, I guess maybe here, sacrifice making these like plastic, like not painted, the horns, and painted this tail silver, I guess. I don't know, I just don't get the, I don't get what's the issues with Movie Monster Series and their paint issues. Even in the back of the wings as well. Like, here, if we do comparison, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, articulation wise, the arms can do a somewhat 360 degrees, but due to the design of the shoulder right here, it's gonna be hinged or blocked. So you can only move from this side to that side that much. The leg, it's the same articulation with every Gigan Final Wars figures, that the leg can only move 360 degrees, and it moves from the side weirdly like that. Tail doesn't move at all. Like, I still don't understand why can't they put tail rotation. And what else? Oh yeah, and the head can actually, the redeeming part about the articulation at least, the head can do a 360 rotation. Although that looks a little weird. Whoa! Oh, okay, I just noticed something. When you zoom in on the neck, there's actually sculpted details on the neck. Oh! I didn't know that, because look, when you move the head, I mean, yeah, you can kind of see it there, but I didn't notice that. I did not notice this extra bit of details right there. Okay, I guess that's cool. But yeah. Now, despite my little rant about the paint, like, I wish this was painted silver as well as the tail. But at least the articulation is good. Like the arms, legs, and the head. So, yeah, articulation-wise, pretty good. Now let's do some size comparisons. There you go. Angle the camera down and boom. Alright. Now let's do some size comparisons. Here he is next to Mothra, since these two fought for a bit. Well, technically this is Mothra 2003, but I think it's the exact same design. Here he is next to my original Godzilla Final Wars figure that I got back in the days. And oh man, look at all the paint damage it has. So, scale-wise, I think these two look good. So yeah. And here he is with Gigan. I'm not sure which one this is, but I think it's one of the older releases because of the darker paint it has. Or maybe it's one of the newer ones. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. But as you can see here, they can paint the tail silver. As well as paint well, this figure was casted out of this dark gray plastic, and so all the blue bits are like painted on, like all the metallic blue. But for this one, it has none of that paint details on. So it can be a little frustrating to some, but to me it's a little confusing. But at least it has nice silver paint instead of just gray plastic, so I don't know. So that's what these two look together. And lastly, here he is right next to Monster X. Man, this Monster X toy, wow. It's nice that it's nice that there's at least a Monster X toy that doesn't scale with movie Monster Series figures, but oh man, this looks like an upscale Ultra Monster Series figure. So, but yeah, despite the paint issues, I will admit having these two together, that looks really good. The only monsters that's left from Final Wars is just Kumanga and Kamacuras. So, yeah. Couldn't resist. Jeez. So there you have it, guys. That's my review of the movie monster series Gigan, or upgraded Gigan, or Gigan with buzzsaws. So what do we think about this figure overall? Overall, this figure, it's a must-have, not gonna lie. If you were unable to get that Gigan figure that has the swappable arms, like the claws and the buzzsaws, like I heard there was an action figure of Gigan that can do that. However, it wasn't like a movie monster series scale figure. It was like a big action figure, and I think it was bigger than the movie monster series figures back then. So if you're unable to track that down like me, I think this is a good option. Because, like, you know, this Gigan is in scale with your movie monster series figures, and it's not too big, and it doesn't have those action figure joints, which will look out of place with other movie monster series figures. So yeah, guys, paint wise, it's all right. It's very decent when it comes to movie monster series figures nowadays, but I think the paint could have been better. Sculpt wise, it's amazing. They got all the details from front to back at least. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.